Hey guys, Foxdrop here. Welcome back to our Spectate series. Today we are spectating Tempt from BBQ, the Korean team. Because today I want to show you the new Challenger Korean Leblanc build that's been flying around ever since really she got nerfed a little while back. So this build revolves around the Hextech Gunblade. Now Leblanc has fallen off incredibly hard since in favour since she got nerfed, but she has been seen a little bit of play in places like the LCS and in pro play, but people don't build Gunblade on her. They don't do that. Although I was just talking to Fire about this and he said that someone did in the promotion tournament. He thinks maybe Fox did it from E United, but yeah, I mean, we're watching a Korean pro here, so I'm sure that's much better to watch instead. But yeah, this Gunblade build has been flying around. It's often paired with Lichbane as well, but loads of people have been doing this. It's a real flavour of the month thing in Korea. Faker's been doing it, RooKie's been doing it, Tempt here's been doing it, a pro, like the number 5 ranked player on the ladder, who's a pro player from Hong Kong esports and gear, he's been doing it as well. So this is definitely something that's on the up, and whether or not we'll be seeing it in pro play, who knows, whether it's just a solo queue build, who knows as well. Because it certainly doesn't offer you the same in the way as like wave clear and stuff goes. But either way, if you want to play the new, well, the nerfed LeBlanc, this certainly seems like a good way to do it. So for your runes and masteries, Magic Pen Reds is what Tempt is using here. So Magic Pen Reds, Armour or health per level Yellows. It depends on the matchup. This game, I believe he's running Armour, but I can't actually check that because the overview is bugged. But still, Armour, health per level Yellows, MR or AP Blues, and AP Quints. And for your masteries, 12-18-0 with Thunderlords Decree. So this is a Gunblade build, and with this build you kind of need to wait a little bit to get your item power spikes. So this early game lane phase, Leblanc is really just looking to farm here, but now that she's getting some jungle attention, it's a decent time to go in. You land the chains, your target is pretty much donezo, as you can see there. 1 for 1, not great, but she gets double bust, so that probably works in her favour a little bit. So we're going to fast forward a little bit here. She's probably just going to be looking to farm, or she's going to be fighting and dying to Shaco. That works too. And he survives on a... Yeah, he dies to the caster really in order to attack at the end there. Beautiful stuff. Skill order is something that's changed a bit on LeBlanc as well. You're used to max W on old LeBlanc and reworked LeBlanc as well. I believe you still max to W, but now you max Q on her. You play her a bit more of a kind of a skirmishy champion, laying down your Q and proccing your passive as opposed to like all-inning with just your chains and stuff like that. But more or less she's still LeBlanc, right? So you're maxing Q. Already we've seen Tempt pick up the revolver here, so it adds a little bit of extra burst into his rotation. Gives him a bit more AP as well. So we'll fast forward here. But again, still just farming because, you know, why not? It's LeBlanc, you're farming. And that was quite cheeky. While he was in spawn here, he actually used his ultimate top lane. Like the clone. So that it defended Galio from the gank top. It's pretty smart. On his recall here, he's going for a cloth armor and boots. I do believe, if I am not mistaken, now the core component of this build is the Gunblade, obviously, right? But what he also, like, what's kind of situational about it is just the standard LeBlanc items that you would see with standard builds. This Jace is getting bullied so ridiculously hard. Holy crap! But standard LeBlanc items that are pretty good alternative items. Things like Zhonya's. Why does it keep whipping at the camera? Zhonya's is a good one, depending on the matchup as well. Considering she's against Shaco and Jace, it's probably a good idea to go Zhonya's this game. And then things like Death Cap, Void Staff, you know, that kind of thing. But Gunblade and Lichbane are two items in combination with each other, which are actually really popular right now. And I'm not sure if we'll be seeing the Lichbane today, but we definitely will be seeing the Gunblade. But just as a little point to note here, guys, even though Kha'Zix was top lane fighting that Fizz, I'm pretty sure he was going to kill that Fizz there. LeBlanc still roamed up, and she got to, you know, about halfway before she realised that Kha'Zix was going to kill Fizz. and then she recalled. So it's good even if you're not sure about how a fight's going to go, if you're not sure whether or not your help is going to be needed, to roam anyway, just to see if something's going to happen. Just run towards the fight, because you never know, maybe something happens, maybe your help is needed there, and if it is, beautiful. Missed the cannon there, attempt mate, we're not happy. I should probably close this video down right now. How can you learn anything from someone that misses the cannon minion? He's a phony. This guy's meant to be a professional player. He's a big, fat... If that were me, I'd be tilted. I have the old CS tilt. No, that's not tilt where I rage from playing FPS games. It's genuinely, I miss CS. I miss too much CS and I get so frustrated that I just tilt off the face of the earth. Another bully coming through on Jace. On the plus side of all these plays, at least Jace is... like Shaco's here to kind of return some of these kills, some of these plays. I still would not be happy at all if I were this Jace. I'd be very sad, in fact, if I were this Jace. But at least on the plus side, it's not all just free kills. But our Leblanc friend here is getting very fed indeed. 3, 1, and 2, as opposed to the 1, 4, and 1 of Jace. So not too good here. Not looking too good for the Jace, but looking very good for the Leblanc. Max and Q, like we said, this game, what I'm really interested in taking a look at this game isn't necessarily the lane phase, because we're pretty like, we know how that's going to go down, right? We know that he's just going to play it pretty standardly. He's going to farm up, he's going to set up ganks, he's going to do his combo and stuff. What I'm more interested in doing this game, oh look at that, that's cheeky, that's really cheeky. What I'm more interested in doing this game is looking at how she plays outside of the lane phase, so we can really see how the Gunblade comes into effect more, rather than just this standard lane phase stuff. So Stika's Armguard is coming through. We said that Zhonya's would be a good choice. Oh my god. Here comes the Galio. Boom. Oh my goodness. Poor Jace. That's the tilter right there. 2 health. Unfortunate. And she's also going for the CDR boots as well. CDR boots are a little bit interesting. Usually you see spell pen boots, but still she's going CDR boots, and now she's actually building into the Gunblade. So I'm just gonna like skip through all this stuff here really until something really interesting looks like it's gonna happen, because lane phase, you guys know how that's gonna work, right? So we're gonna skip down here. She's moving down bot side just in case, sees her help isn't needed, so she walks back again. That's something which we should pick up if you want to play your Leblanc in your solo queue games. Notice the way she's moving here. Whenever she sees something happening, she starts moving. Even if she doesn't think she can help, she'll still start moving, just in case she can help. Because then, if she can help, you know, she's in a great position. So far, she hasn't had to, but just in case she does have to, she's in a great spot to do it if she needs to. So far, blue team are a little bit outnumbered here, so I need to play this one really chill. You can see she's playing this one really like skirmish focused. Like, she's not jumping in to try and blow anyone up. She's just playing it really safe, really chill. I would argue that it's a lot... She's playing this one a lot more, kind of, a little bit more pokey than all-inning here. She's not just jumping in and trying to do loads of AoE stuff, like double W, for example. Although she actually did that in this little skirmish down here. She used that ulti on W. But she's mostly just like throwing down her Q, playing around the passive, playing it really slow, really chilled out. Either way, let's just fast forward all this bullshit. I keep saying I'm going to fast forward this stuff because it's boring, and then I don't do it. Let's go ahead. At this point, she can like fully wave clear anyway, so that's good for her. I think the cool thing about Leblanc is that when your passive is up, you still wave clear really hard. Like, she was nerfed with her W so that her wave clear wasn't so good, but if you land your W on everyone, you set it up for the passive, like jumps your Q across everyone, so she still has good wave clear. But here we go. What's she going to do here, guys? Double W. She actually kind of misses that. Did she cutlass the Bard as well on the backside there. There's the Michael Doublé. Picking up the Jace as well. Oh, no, the Shaco for this time around. Wait for the passive before you use your W. W back. There it is. And there goes Jace as well. So the only person who didn't die there was Fizz, and he's topside. Feels bad for this red team. Feels pretty good for our team, though. Blue team's getting it done. So we'll skip all this shit. Okay, I don't know why it's taking me off of Leblanc here. I don't want to leave Leblanc. No. I want to stay with Leblanc. Nice. So it's interesting to see that I don't think Leblanc's really used her ultimate on her Q yet this game. She's still preferring like the utility and the W for the AoE more so than just her Q burst here. She's got to be going down here, right? Oh no, there's the flash. Ah, feels bad, man. Wait, let's have a look at what that one was, because she had her ult up there, right? So here's the standard combos here, just chains and shit, just going for it. Here comes Ashe. She flashes away, waits for her ulti to come up. As soon as it comes up, there it is. So she Qs here, I believe. I can't really tell. I think she Qs, and then she ulti Qs. Yeah. So it looks as though her the way, I guess it's quite easily summed up here. The way she's using her ultimate, if she wants to lock someone down, she uses the chains. If she's trying to if she sets up the play, she uses the chains. If she's going for AoE, she uses, if it's more than one target, she uses W. If she's going for double gap closer, she uses W as well. And if she just wants damage, it's Q. Now that may sound really obvious when you break it down like that, but it's quite interesting. I think the big difference is knowing when you have enough damage, so you don't need to use your ulti on your your Q instead of use it on your E, and when you're just going for damage, when you do want to use your ulti on your Q. I think that's the important thing to take note of. Anyway, she's got a Gunblade now, and she's also finished her Zhonya's. So it looks like she just used her Gunblade there. Again, she's playing really skirmishy here. She's skirmishing, jumping in, pressing Q, jumping out again. Like, she's not necessarily going for the combos, she's just going for Q harass. Like, she just keeps doing this. This is the third time she's done that on Fizz. And I think the Gunblade is mostly just to help her with the... Oh, boom. That's a good... That's right in the face. Right in the kisser there. Here she goes. So she throws out the chains, misses the chains. Ulties onto the chains here. Interesting. Ulties the chains. Follows with the Q. Cheeky auto attack onto the Shaco clone. But there we go. So her using her chains there, I think she's just kind of... It's just like team fighting, isn't it? Like, if you're team fighting, go for the chains. I guess she values the CC quite heavy there. Anyway, here comes the busted ass Yeloow. There's the taunt and the zap. And boom. There it is. Oh, she's dead. Didn't realize this was happening. She actually probably isn't dead, is she? No, she's probably going to get away. So she jumps away. I'm slowing this down just so we can see what combo she does. Q into E. She's donezo. She's so donezo here. She's donezo. Is Yeloow going to get anyone though? No. Almost, but not quite. So Gunblade so far is being used mostly just as part of her DPS rotation. Kind of makes a lot of sense because she's just going for like poke, so she'll jump in. She'll Q and zap. Also makes her E easier to land. It's quite nice overall. I think this kind of like jumping in, jumping out, skirmishing stuff, if she weaves auto attacks into it, she actually gets a pretty decent amount of use out of the Gunblade. And like I say, a lot of people would be going Lich Bane at this point as well. So I don't think, you know, doesn't really need the damage this time, so she's not going Lich Bane. But she uses her ult mid, by the way, just there. The clone is in mid right now. There it is. She's using that quite a lot. It's quite interesting. But yeah, she doesn't really need the extra damage. But a lot of people do go Lich Bane at this point. Faker's done this, RooKie's done this. Gear's done this as well. So it's a very popular option to be going for that Lich Bane here. And the burst. When you're weaving in auto attacks, it's really what it's about. You poke with your Q, you weave in your auto with the Lich Bane, get the Lich Bane proc. It's really, really nice. Rather than necessarily relying on your W for the damage, like jumping on someone and then just chaining them and just killing them, instead just going for like using your W to move forward, and then you kind of poke them a little bit. And she's maxing her W second though. She's still going W second. She's not necessarily going for those chains. She does need some damage. So 2 uses of her W here, just for the gap closer, followed with a zap to finish off Ashe. Where the fuck did she go? She's here. She jumped back, okay. She's bamboozling me. I'm the one, I'm not even in this game. Alright. I think at this point the game is kind of over, so it's interesting. Really just want to take a note of how she, what combo she uses here. Interesting that I'm saying that because I was not paying any... Oh wow, I didn't even know you could jump that wall. I wasn't paying any attention to that. Can I rewind this one to see what actually happens here? Alright, so here we go. So Shaco initiates onto him. And here we go. So she jumps away initially. She's going to hop that. She actually missed that. She still gets hit by that E, but still. She jumps back. Uses her ultimate on... Was that the Q there? I think that was Q. And yeah, she ulties the Q and then chains. Did he die there? Like, how close? Oh, he actually dodged the damage. He would have died there. That's pretty cheeky. He almost got away with that one. And then jumps over the wall. Oh, and then gets Jason smashed in the face. Beautiful. Let's get forward to stuff here. We want to see more Leblanc combos. Here we go. Where's she going? Blue buff. There it is. Top lane push. Alright, she should be joining our team now. She's got two, so she's got a flanking clone here as well. That is cheeky. Let's get rid of this stuff here and see what's happening. So the flanking clone, let's see what it does. So we'll pause here and see if anyone's going to fall for this shit. But this is so good because no one knows which the real one is. No one knows, like, genuinely doesn't know. Now they know. They targeted the wrong one, but still. That's pretty cheeky. Anyway, what's she going to do here? Not much. Something's going to happen here, right? Surely. Surely. Come on. Come on, Leblanc. I know you want it. There we go. Double jump for the gap closer. Not going to work, though. Pretty optimistic, actually, against Shaco. Oh, there we go. Then she jumps in on Ashe. Boom. Combos her down. Alright, let's see. Doesn't even have to do much there, but she's going to chase the Bard here. Jumps over. No, that's pretty much just Kha'Zix. So she's not doing anything. I'm just wasting my time watching LeBlanc right here because she's not doing shit. That kind of looks like Fizz blows up. That's beautiful. I will skippity swippity through all this stuff here. There it is. Now Basher is going down. What the hell happened there? Did she get knocked out of the Bard portal with the Fizz? Oh, that's crazy. Alright. Here comes the Baron buff. At this point, it's pretty much the surgical. You just run through the enemy team. Push down towers. Oh my god, that was cheeky. So she lands the Q on the Shaco. And then ulti Ws to predict where Shaco's clone is. That was cheeky. Good stuff. Okay, she does crazy damage at this point. Holy shit. Alright, we'll skip through this now, guys, because I think you guys have seen how this game is going down. I think we all know how this one's going to end here. I think you got an idea. But hopefully you guys like learn a good deal about how to play LeBlanc or like with this Gunblade build. I think it's a really interesting build. It does seem to be a lot more focused around skirmishing. If you go for that Lich Bane, which is what most people seem to be doing as well, not this game but in general. Again, you weave in your auto attacks with the poke. It's really, really nice. This item build, by the way, has like a 62% win rate or something like that, which is by far like the highest win rate build on LeBlanc. So it's pretty OP. Like it's the new Korean Challenger OP build. Like legit, it is. Like I'm not even just saying that to clickbait. It legit is the new. Like, it is an OP build as far as win rate goes. She's not gonna zone use that shit. And she's back in. I can't even keep up really with what this LeBlanc's doing. There it is. That's the game, boys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments. I try to keep this one a lot snappier. I didn't really want to ramble on about stuff, but if you feel like I've omitted too much information, you didn't actually learn as much, do let me know about that in the comment as well, because I'm still trying to nail down how I do these videos. So thanks for watching, though. Most importantly, guys, don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to me for more Legends content as well. Most importantly, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.